What's going on YouTube? Real quick, man, we're right there at the 1K subs. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If you've been watching the videos for a minute, you're not sub, hit that sub button. Help your boy out. Let's get to that 1K. Let's get to the 1K before next year, man. That's the goal. Man, that'll be dope. That'll be super dope, man. I appreciate everybody that does come through and does share my videos. Leaving comments, likes, that helps the video get out there more. Hey man, let's try to get this video to 30 likes. I don't think we've hit 30 likes. We stay around 20 to 24 to 25-ish. Let's try to hit 30 likes on this video, man. Help your boy out. If I've helped you score a touchdown, or if I've helped you get downfield and burn everybody, hit that like button, man. But in this video, we got another money scheme for you. Out of the Run Balance Playbook, I know my boy's been asking me, but you can also find this on the Falcons, Run and Shoot, and Titans. This is a nice one-play touchdown. The play we're talking about is gun spread inside cross. We're going to jump into the practice field. I'm going to show you how we set this play up and get that going for you. So let's go ahead and jump into the practice field. All right, the first defense we're going to be going against is a cover 4 drop. Reason why, it's the only one that matters on the hash mark and where you're at. If you're on the right hash mark, you want your post route on the left side. If you're on the left hash mark, you want your post route on the right side. There's a reason for that. I'll show you why. But let's go ahead and set the play up how we set it up. Put A on a 5 and in and smart route them. That's the most important route. Put B on a little screen route. I just like to get them out the way. And then Y on a slant, and I block the running back. This is my setup. You can use this same setup for both cover 2 and cover 4. But the A route is really important for the cover 4 drop, and I'll show you why in a second. I like to sit in the pocket for a little bit, and then if I have to, I'll get outside. And you can see that safety on the right side just kind of sits. That was a bad throw by me. I was supposed to lead it out to the right. Let's go ahead and run that back one more time. But what the A receiver's doing is he's making that safety on the right side kind of settle down in his zone instead of dropping back and going and guarding the post route. And that's what's making this work. And I figured that out for the cover 4 drops. And you can see how he kind of veers over to the left a little bit because he's following that A receiver, and you can see how wide open we are. And that's Jamal Adams, one of the top safeties in the game. If you don't have that specific route, there's other routes that make that safety do that as well, but that's the easiest one to set up for a cover 4 bomb. We'll do it one more time just to show you that it is consistent, and then we'll probably jump into cover 2. But this is the setup right here. One, you have really good route combos. You got a little screen route right there. If they're playing deep with their purples, hit the B receiver. You're going to see, if you pay attention to the Y receiver, he gets open really quick for a little pocket right there between those linebackers. And then if you give a little bit of time, the A receiver also gets open. But if you know the money play is going to be open, be patient and just let it develop, and you're going to get, you can see right there that we can hit the Y receiver right here. Possession catching on the sideline, and it's that high-low concept with that Y receiver and the B receiver on that little screen route. If they're playing deeper, I could hit the little screen route, and it's just it's a really good route combo you can use just in general. Like it's all about creating separation in the zones. But like I said, if the post route's going to get open, you know it is. Get outside the pocket if you can, and then just launch that ball all the way to the right side of the field. You don't necessarily need a burner for this, but I highly recommend it. Any type of deep post, it's always better to have 94 speed or better, because the zones aren't going to react that quick. But if they have somebody like 94 speed back there and you're 92, good chance they could catch up to you and maybe make a tackle as you're catching it. And if they have deep out the knockout, whatever it is, the deep knockout zone, I don't know the name of the ability off the top of my head, but the one that helps them knock it out when they're tackling you outside the numbers, if they have that, a good chance you're going to drop the ball. So having that speed deficit between you and them is just something you really want against money plays. I always talk about that on almost every video, but that's going to be against cover 4 drop. We'll run it one more time just so y'all can see that it is consistent. And you know, the separation is crazy. There's really nobody around me, and I'm wide open for the touchdown. I'm leading the ball all the way to the right, slightly up, not much at all, very slightly. And we're getting that separation like crazy. Marquise Brown with 97 speed is just killing it. So let's go ahead and jump into cover 2. All right, this is going to be against cover 2. Like I said, we're going to do the same setup as we did against cover 4, which is a good thing because cover 2 and cover 4 are the ones that look almost similar. You can easily disguise one as the other. But either way, since it works both ways with the same setup, we should be good to go. Double team the most outside guy blitzing if you have to. It doesn't take too long for this play to develop, but it can sometimes. But right there, you can see just lead the ball straight up. over the safety's head. The slant routes bringing that safety down, and it all works together. We'll run it a couple more times so you can see that it is consistent. Y'all, I mean, y'all already know how to beat cover 2. I mean, I just got to show you just in case the best setup you could possibly do. What I'm doing right there is I'm letting them make contact on that block, and then I'm getting out the pocket. Mind you, it's helping me to have Lamar Jackson. And on top of that, y'all already know I complain about the D-line in practice all the time. They do not shed this good in real head-to-head games, and I'm struggling because that's the case right now. This guy's beating a double team, and he doesn't even have a superstar ability, and it happens all the time. But you can see how wide open we get. Right there, I let it like almost straight up, but I slightly let it to the right as well. But that's how you bomb cover 2, the same setup as cover 4. Let's jump into cover 3. All right, cover 3 sky. This is going to be a little bit different on how we set it up. What I like to do is motion this guy over, and I like to put him on a slant and put Y on a streak, and then the B receiver on a 5 and out and smart route him. Once again, we're going to block the running back. This is going to be your setup against cover 3. Double team the most outside guy if you can. Be careful though when you do it when they're that wide out, and this defensive, oh my bad. But I'll show you in a second. But you can see the route combo, how we get open, lead the ball all the way to the right. We get that catch off. You don't necessarily need the speed, but like I always say, it always helps. What I was trying to say though, be careful when you double team this guy, depending on where the defensive tackle is. Where he's at right now, I'm okay to double team the outside guy. But if he was on the right side of the right tackle, or the right guard, I'm sorry, I wouldn't double team this guy. Because what that's going to do is that's going to give the defensive tackle a straight shot towards you. Now, they will kind of pick him up, but he'll create pressure and he'll make you get outside the pocket or do something different that you didn't want to do. So just keep in mind about that. Right now, I'm okay to double team him because the center's pretty close to the defensive tackle. He should pick him up. But there is plays where this guy will be on the outside shoulder of the right guard, and it'll be a little bit more difficult. So just keep that in mind. I just got to throw that out there for y'all. Same setup though. A on a slant, Y on a streak, block the running back, B on a 5 and out, and then smart route him. Let me see, what did we do wrong? All right, so this is what your setup's going to look like. Always pay attention to your slant. Your slant is your check down right here. Can always get open, so just make sure if he does, hit him. But like I always say, if you know the play is going to develop, just wait for the play to develop. And right there, even a struggle, I just don't understand how that right guard or the defensive end is getting past that double team like that. I swear to God, I wish my team would play like that on defense. Let's go ahead and run this one more time. I promise you, you don't deal with these exact problems in a real head-to-head game, man. It's night and day. But let's set it up again. If I'm having trouble and I need to reset that double team, reset it, and just let them block straight up and just try to have that pocket presence. Yeah, we're getting a little bit better. But look, man, they're just shedding like crazy. Like, if I didn't have Lamar, I'm not getting out the pocket right there. Like, that's crazy. I'm getting, like, at the max, 2.5 seconds. What we're going to try to do here is veer out to the right and see if we can get better results. Double team this guy. We got the running back on this side as well. It's just going to make the throw a little bit harder. Once he passes that safety, just lead it all the way to the right. We got the catch right there. We got the touchdown. That's how you're going to beat cover 3 with this play. I promise you, you're not going to be dealing with the D-line, just getting in that quick. I mean, mind you, if they got like J.J. Watt or Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa, or somebody like that on the line, they might be able to get to you that quick. But those are the guys you're going to double team, and the double team works way better in head-to-head. But if you have to, double team this left side guy because you also got the running back, and then just kind of veer out to the left a little bit. And then once he passes that safety, lead the ball all the way to the right. You should be able to get that catch off every single time. And that's against cover 3. That's going to be it for this video, though. I hope y'all enjoy it, especially you asking for a run balance scheme. This is another little money scheme for you can add to your arsenal. And if you want to add it to a custom, customs are not broken anymore. I've played so many games with my custom playbook, and I don't get desyncs or anything like that. So you're good to go on adding plays to customs. Really good money play against all 3 zones. Add it to your arsenal, man. Get you some touchdowns. Once again, let's get to 1K subs. Help your boy out. Share the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Sub up. Let's get there before the year's over. All that being said, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.